Welcome back, day 18. Happy to see you here again. All right, let's get started. Come to the pole and home pose. Rocking back and forth. Grateful we're getting another day at the pole. Good, now we're gonna pick one foot up. We're gonna bounce that right foot up and down today. Good, switch. Great, come back and then take that foot and we're gonna push it back. Pulling that spine in. And breathing, keeping those elbows up. Good, switch sides. Back and forth for 12 counts. Good, switch sides, come back to center. And now we're gonna take the right leg up. And we're gonna do this 12 times. And then kicking the opposite one up. Good, are you getting the hang of this one yet? Good, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Good, two more. Up, down, up, up. Last one. Good, now we're gonna come into chair pose. Pulling our spine in, and we're gonna gently bounce here, keeping those thighs parallel to the ground. Keeping those elbows bent, engaging those biceps. Good, now we're gonna come into snake pose. Waking those legs up this morning. Come back into it, get center, bring those arms up. Good morning. Hello, body. Switching sides, coming back into it. Grateful for this practice. Nice, come into table. And we're gonna lift that leg, keeping the hips square to the ground. And then we're gonna pulse that leg up and down. Good, switch. Good, pulsing up and down, coming back into plank. Feet are shoulder width apart, open this chest. And we're gonna gently bend those elbows, and then we're gonna pulse here. Good, switching hands, putting the other one on top and pulsing. Just gently pulsing those biceps. Good, come back into home pose. Breathing it out, come into those tippy toes. And we're gonna just swish back and forth here. Waking up the solar plexus. Breathing. Good, now we're gonna come step to the pole, drop that elbow, and open up into T-pose. Stretching open that chest. Good, turning. Coming back. Good. Come next to the pole and side angle. We're gonna bring that arm up and then we're gonna kick that foot out when we come down. And we're just gently coming down. Don't overextend and don't come all the way back up. You're just gently extending. Keeping that arm parallel. Good, now we're gonna come to the opposite side. Falling down. Breathing. Kicking that leg over. We have to really think about this one. We're working that brain out too here. Good. Good. Now we're gonna come back into home pose. We're gonna stretch out those hips into hero's pose. Coming out, holding those hands face to face. And then we're gonna pulse here, up and down. And breathing. Keep that leg up. Good, 9, 10, 11, 12, half moon. And breathing. I love the contrast of half moon and hero. They really complement each other so well. Now we're gonna come back to this side. Coming into hero. And here we go. Keep that toe pointed. Breathing. Good, 2 more. Good, into half moon. Breathe it out. Good, now we're gonna come into full moon pose. Walking those legs back. Dropping that pelvis and pushing those elbows together. Pulling that chin out of the chest. Good, now we're gonna come flat foot. Forward folding down. Keeping that head upside down. Bringing your awareness to your third eye. And breathing. Good, now we're gonna come into reverse table. Getting ready to come into swimmer's pose. Into swimmers. And breathing. Keeping that right leg up, pushing that right shoulder down. Good, switch. Chest is square, hips are square, chest is down. Good, now we're gonna come back, holding the pole at our root chakra, and we're gonna bring the hips to each side. So we're gonna go to the left side, drop it forward, and then to the right. Just doing these half little circles here. Good. Coming back to the pole, down into chair pose. Coming up on your tippy toes. And then we're gonna bounce here. Great. Now we're gonna come to the pole with our left foot. We're gonna bring our right foot up over the top of our left foot. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna come up and down. Breathing. Good, now we're gonna switch. Coming up, pulling that chest open. And breathing. Good. Now we're gonna come to chair once more and go around it 6 times one way and then 6 times the other way. All right. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down, sit, and then back the other way. Up, down. Up, squeezing those glutes. Down, pulling that abdomen in. Up, down, up, down. One more. Up, down, flat foot and hold. Keep those thighs parallel. Good, now come to the other side and come into sit spot. Hands up into prayer. Good, standing up, hands into prayer. Big deep breaths. Good, sitting back down into the sit spot. Back up into prayer. Good, now we're going to come back down one more time. Pushing that spine in to the pole. Good, now we're going to come up, holding the pole above our crown chakra, upside down. Walking out, lift one leg up where you feel comfortable. Open that chin out of the chest, and today we're going to bounce that toe. Working on our stability today. Good. Coming over into tabletop, keeping our legs down. Our chest is parallel to the ground. Coming back up, hands upside down, chest is open. Now we're going to bring that foot up, and we're just going to hold. We're just balancing on one foot here. Just gently balancing. Good, and then we're going to switch that other hand up on top, and then we're going to bring the right foot over, and then bring the left foot up. Just gently balancing. Good. Now we're going to do inverted heroes pose. Coming over, bringing that leg up, opening that chest. Nice. Now I'll come to the other side. Opening up, keeping that toe pointed straight. Good. Now we're going to come back, holding the pole at our root chakra. Just coming into an angle here. Good. Now we're going to come down onto the ground. Bringing those feet up. We're further back today. Again, this is another one where I'm menstruating, so we're not going to go upside down. So you'll end up having probably 5 videos to this whole series where we won't go upside down, so you can use those anytime you're menstruating or when you don't want to go upside down. Good. Here, just come up just a bit. And we're just going to gently rock these hips. Opening the chin from the chest. Grateful for our body, for our heart, and for our throat. Good. Coming down. Slowly coming down. Now we're going to gently shoulder walk ourselves back into the pole gently. Coming into laying lotus. Good. Coming back. Coming forward. Pulling yourself up. Chest is coming towards the feet. Good. And today we're going to hold with one hand, if you're able, and turn and look open. So it's kind of like upward lotus and reverse T pose at the same time. Good. Now we're going to switch. And coming up, gently bending that elbow, engaging the bicep. Opening. Good. Now we're going to come back, gently laying down. Bring the right leg up. Bring the left leg down. And we're going to come up, grabbing the knee behind the left leg, or behind the right leg. Then picking up the left foot, looking up to the sky. Good. Now gently roll down, bringing that left leg up. And we're going to take a deep breath, forward fold up, pushing that breath out. Looking up to the toe, pulling ourselves in. Good. Gently coming back down. Drop that right leg down. And we're going to come up, grabbing that leg behind, grabbing the pole behind your left leg. Pulling that chest in, lifting that right leg up off the ground. Good. Rolling down. Coming down, dropping the feet on the floor. Coming up. Open the chest. Into bridge pose. Good. Gently drop that bottom. We're going to come into corpse pose, so you might need to come back just a bit. Melting into the floor. Good. Take a deep breath and come into V pose. Opening the chest. Good. And now we're going to come into forward lotus, pulling our chest open. Holding those elbows out. Good. And we're going to reverse. Open. Switching arms. Coming into T pose on the other side. Opening that throat chakra. Good. Now we're going to come back. Putting our back against the pole. Feet together. Come up on your hands or your fist. Bringing space between the earth and your bottom. Good. Sit your bottom down. Stretch those wrists on your knees. Shake the hands, shake the feet. Drop the feet, drop the hands. Nice. Thanks so much for joining me today. Thanks so much for rocking out day number 18. That was amazing. I am at the end of my flow, so tomorrow we will be going inverted again. Yay! I always love that so much. So I'll see you tomorrow at the pole. Namaste.